Hello. No, I started it before, and then I got up to use the bathroom. I can't go to bed. Sleep schedule's all messed up. Well, it's 2:50. I'm not sleeping at the moment, which is maybe subpar. I don't know. Sleep schedule is all messed up. Woke up early today because I had a doctor's appointment that they then canceled an hour before the actual appointment. So I didn't go to that. I had other stuff I had to do today that I canceled to go to that appointment. So that all more or less shot my day. Woke up, wanted to get there on time, had a caffeine pill. So then I just sort of spent the whole day being very tired, but also slightly too alert. And at some point, I think I napped for 2 hours between 5 p.m. and 7. So, sleep schedule, not great. And I can't reach my off button. Also started fiddling with what may or may not turn out into a new hold-on screen. I'm not sure. Debating how lazy I am. It's really not that exciting. I feel like the Plastic Love one was the high watermark. Mostly I've spent 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half trying to get the little pixelated hair to look right. I mean, I might get it done. I don't know. It's one of those things where, they all stem from, a music loop that I make for a track of something, and then I think, oh, that's kind of good. I'd listen to that. for a while. Oh, there's still no bed in the mayor's room, that's right. I do want to become famous. Is that like Russia famous? Or like normal famous? Do I have to have a dash cam? No, it's not Mario Tennis. I'm not sure how obvious it is. I mean, I will do another main channel stream at some point. I'm sure some people could probably figure it out from the little sprite, but it is not super mainstream. I mean, it's not super obscure either, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the corrupt text thing is absolutely to get around filters. I think I have the... Oh, there it is. Little sprite hiding in the background. I was messing around with some XSplit stuff. Should be Food Fight Arcade. I have to, like, animate the giant mouth opening. It's actually surprisingly close, though. It's not Toe Jam and Earl. That wouldn't be an awful idea, though. Because you could probably spell hold on out of, like, Toe Jam and Earl level chunks. Because those can get pretty spindly. And it wouldn't necessarily even look that out of place. Except then I'd have to, like, draw a whole bunch of hair on, like, Toe Jam or something. And his head is like 3 pixels. Which is not enough. See, I think it's, like, slightly too obscure, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because I also have that Vib ribbon screen, so whatever. That's not, like, super obvious. No, it's not Moon. I don't know if I do a Moon screen. Probably not. Oh, wait. If I did do a Moon screen, though, I do know what music I would use. Oh no, I don't know what it's called. Is it this? That's a live version. There we go. Ah, yeah. Actually, it's kind of tempting to make a moon screen just specifically for this, but I don't think anybody would like it. I don't even remember what was on my moon playlist anymore. They have a whole soundtrack on YouTube. I can't remember. Yeah, just have that on loop with the fishing minigame. I mean, honestly, not the worst idea. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what that looked like. I mean, I guess there's stuff. It would be kind of weird, though, because everything in that is digitized, and it's kind of finicky to do that. That requires more artistic talent than I have. Also, I'd have to rip the background, which I guess wouldn't be too hard, because you can easily get there in a time where no one else is there. I don't know, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know how I would customize the little moon dude. Especially if they're just sitting there and they don't have arms or legs. All I can really do is animate tiny little pixel things bopping around, and that's about it. And by bopping around, I mean, oh, 2 frames. Everything in Moon, I think, would be slightly more involved. Anyway, for like 2 of you here, here's food, I guess. Anyway, I might wake up tomorrow and realize, oh, I don't like this idea at all. I won't finish it, but we'll see. I am notoriously lazy. Yeah, but there's no beating the Plastic Love one. That one or the Princess Maker one. God, they're so good. I was looking at the Princess Maker one and, like, marveling how I actually ever put stuff together and functioned like an adult. I mean, the Cave Story one wasn't... Look, it's fine. I like it. I wish the animation didn't hitch, but what are you gonna do? But most of the effort on that one was... Oops, that's not it. That's the unfiltered version of Plastic Love. Why is there... Wait. Okay, yeah, the official one has the time. Yeah, this one, most of the effort was just redrawing the text. There's like a font that came somewhat close, and you kind of just can shave the rest off in Paint. And all the other assets I just stole and then layered in XSplit. And then redrew the little character on the dragon to be slightly more like me. And by that I mean I think I just took the scientist in the plantation, transplanted her head. Or something. God, the Princess Maker one, I know! Like... God, this is years ago and I made this and it's still... shockingly good. Like, the organ thing came out really well. The little house that I put together came out really well. The little coffee wisp I'm really happy with how this one came out. All the text at the top, the monotone Tim thing, I had to do partially by hand. I had to do all the dithering in the background mostly by hand. The music's good. Yeah, the hair. I'm trying to remember. I think I stole the hair. I don't remember. Let me see. I have a version of a file called background compositing and a version of a file called background compositing 2, not sure what changed. So I guess at some point it's like, do you want to save? And I thought, okay. Let me see. Oh wait, there's like titties on this because I ripped the sprites. I guess I did sort of do the hair. Just like jacked various assets from this game and ultimately sort of made it. From the big hair on the left. That's not that bad, actually. I thought I just stole that piecemeal, but I guess I didn't. Good job, me. And then I stole the same little giraffe from the Persona 1 and plopped it on. And then dithered over top. The end. Is there a present? Oh boy. Oh no, don't turn off. Oh god, I used to do so much stuff and all I do is just sit and mope. Gotta work on that. Keep hoping it just sort of like happens automatically and I snap back into being productive and functional and... Not really. Now I just play The Sims. Not even a new Pepsi album. It's one of these like, oh yeah, you know, you'd always have good days and bad days and just sort of wait for the good ones to happen and then make the most of it for productivity, except they don't really keep happening. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll just wait, they'll be back, and then they're not. Oh man, eggnog. Wow, it also comes with a side table. No, I'm not in any meds. For brain stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna try any other antidepressants. I'm still waiting on the psilocybin study to get back to me, because they would require I be off of them. Oh good, that's still there. It took simultaneously more and less work than you think for the Pepsi albums. I just stole MIDIs that already had karaoke lyrics attached and just rewrote the lyrics. And as long as the syllables and everything still match up, it's fine. No, just the antidepressants. Yeah, the Pepsi albums are fun. I just outsourced all the work to someone else. I don't want to be a ghost. I was trying to be the Virgin Hotel owner. And the Chad skeleton, except I'm a ghost. God, just look at your shoes already. How do you not have that as a pose? There we go. Great. I don't know if I have a hoodie I can make my character wear, but it roughly gets the idea across. Also, the lighting is not great. Or is it a mime? Well, I'm incredibly pale, and I look for the whitest character that I could possibly have. No, I don't know. I don't remember why I made it a mime. I think it was one of these, like, I couldn't decide what this should be sort of thing, so I'll just pick the absurd one. Hygiene, I guess. I guess. I have to shower.
Serenade me in the bath. Oh yeah. This one is called Not Without
Just
My
like
Rubber,
they
recommended in Good Housekeeping.
You can't really make a sim in this that looks like you. I tried making adult sims when I was a kid playing this, because if you're a kid sim, you don't really have a lot of options. And they're all just like, here's this just generic looking dude. Looks like someone's dad. That's the one with kind of blonde hair. So, there you go. At least this one doesn't look like anyone. So by extension, it looks like me more than the other ones do, probably. Ugh. Who wants to go on a trip into my ghost butt? Oh, it's over.
Nice butt.
Thank you. I grew it myself. No, they don't have different body types. It's just like a male and a female, and I think that's it. Maybe some of the clothes change your body. I don't remember. Oh yeah, and skin tone. But that's not shape. Character has a face. I still have the face on the little thing I was making for maybe a hold on screen. I feel like canonically I can put little pixel faces on stuff now. I can't squish bugs as a ghost.
Flubber star. Ha ha ha. En pleasant weather kan du vara. Huffman.
Oh no, what is it?
Like him.
Oh wow, thank you.
Sir?
You've earned this pumpkin cake.
Nypa fraden. Campfire.
I mean, the sticky note face idea is better than the blank face idea for sure.
I love cake. And yours? How do you do the serenading thing?
Enjoy.
Do I need high charisma or what?
I don't know. This is snowman melting. I couldn't tell if the snowman was melting or if it just has, like, snow on the base. Because certain parts of the map now have little piles of snow underneath. I guess it is melting, huh? I don't know what the last one that we got was.
8 creativity.
Can you revive me in my bathroom, or is there not enough space? I'll just sulk, I guess. I look in 2D.
Glad to know I'm on the right track then.
Doesn't look melted.
I think we need more room.
I don't think. Oh god, like all these angles are useless. No, maybe it is melting. That kind of looks like it's supposed to be water underneath its golf ball body. You can kind of tell it's... The snowman back fat is starting to slough off the back. Here, I'll run out back and you can do it. God, I'm entirely too awake for 3 AM. It's very weird how the caffeine pills hit differently. Like I could have... excuse me, it's like a large coffee. Probably with more caffeine than one of the pills, and I take one, and it's just... Yeah, you've committed to being awake for the next 6 hours. Have fun. And it made sense in the morning, because I had a doctor's appointment, and then they canceled it like an hour before I was supposed to be there. And by that I mean like half an hour is when I found out. It was too late. I mean, I took it early, like 9:30. I just didn't sleep much, maybe like 3 hours last night, so I was just like a wreck. And then I took a nap at some point during the day, or evening, which is worse. Now I can't get back to sleep. The end. That's great audio. But this game supports Dolby Atmos, so I can have this just raining down on me.
Man, I wish they had faster versions of the music in this game.
My mind friend.
Is there an even faster version here? That's the normal one.
Welcome back, my man. I love the revival dance thing. It's just the right
Thank
amount
you.
of stupid.
Off to die.
I want the sped up music. It's weird, that bug where you scroll out when you scroll in. Somebody was telling me this was my scroll wheel failing, but it doesn't seem to be an issue on the overworld. That never does it. It's just a glitch in the game. So my IntelliMouse lives for another 15 years. Whose property is this?
Will someone please tickle me extreme? I want to pee down the trapdoor.
Oh, if you try to pee down the trapdoor, it's just gonna not register the pee, but...
Oh,
Oh, good. When I mentioned it, everyone was telling me, well, it was the first sign my mouse was failing, and then I was worried. But I'm pretty sure this thing's gonna live forever. It's made of, like, early Nintendo plastic. Did it. Got candy. I don't know how many. Yeah, polling input buffer state aliasing. Play the fast music. Speaking of valid words, I haven't done the crossword in like a week. I'm a terrible person as a consequence.
I didn't hear the
I was
password
trying
either,
to
I just wanted
get
to be funny.
the overworld music to play that's just like a weird nightcore version of the normal theme that they put in as a joke, I guess. Because they have like 2 or 3 map themes and then a number of just sped up versions of the same map theme, and it is always entertaining. They have a much more sped up version of this one, and every time I hear it, I laugh. Well, I'm assuming I'm not going to find it. I mean, that's how it always works. If you're looking for it, it never shows up. Whatever, I've stopped caring. I feel like it is not the most frequently appearing thing, but I don't know what the odds are. 1,000. That's right, every time it happens, it's not 1 to 1,000, it's 1,000 to 1, so it happens 1,000 times at once. Also, there's food out if anyone needs. You want to do a crossword that doesn't have the same 10 words that every other crossword has? Well, I mean, at that point, you're limited to like crossword homework assignments for 3rd grader vocabulary that aren't shaped like boxes. Unfortunately, I think all the crossword use is a necessary EFL to get all the vowels in. Can't really do that much about it. But I don't know. I am not William Schwartz, owner of the New York Times. Crossword only. God, that Cerebi thing. I don't even know if I got one answer right. And the site looked so busted that it was not really even easy to tell what squares she'd filled in. Yeah. Era, Erie, Aloe, Aria, Anti. Don't forget Aloe, Epe, all the directions, east, northeasts, whatever. Ale, air, ERE, or, etc., etc. Crosswords. Oh, oops, that's right. He tried to rob me, and then I maybe disappeared him off the map with a tripwire. I mean, I don't mind like literary or historical references in crosswords as long as they're not the same ones over and over. Ow, my spine. You know, like if they like that thing, that's fine, because I'm sure somebody else is doing the crossword and thinking, oh, I love this guy, he's finally in a crossword. But I don't need to see like Arthur Ashe for the 20th time. There's a crossword clue. God, my lips are chapped. I don't know why I ever thought I liked winter. I think I like the childhood ideal of winter, but not actually practical winter. If they could have a version of winter that is not quite so dry, that would be good.
Ouch! Winter is wet.
What? Oh. We were almost going to have a white Christmas in Baltimore, and now it turned into an inch and a half of rain. Which is probably not light.
Winter is wet, but all the wet is frozen. I'll freeze you, buddy.
Cold and wet. Just the way I like it.
Haha, I am a bear. I cannot be cold.
Ouch!
Look at this luxurious polar bear head. Is it SFW? I've been tricked before. Probably.
God, I have all these abbreviations and stuff, and I'm trying to remember what they even mean. Some of these files are labeled VD, some are CK. I think the VD is for Virtual Dub, which for some reason spits them out weirdly. I don't know why I always use that software to make GIFs. Because when it animates, it doesn't give them all the same amount of time per frame, and it just looks weird. Thanks.
Hot.
Damn it, I just finished my hot chocolate but forgot to add the marshmallows. What do I do with a loose bag of hot chocolate marshmallows?
Make hot chocolate again.
God, I already mentioned that story. Not even a story, just like a dumb happening.
Screw marshmallows in hot chocolate.
Where we were
Peanut butter
going to have
whiskey and
snow
hot
last
chocolate
week,
is
and
where it
ultimately
is.
we did, but it went from 8 inches to 5 inches to 3, then to like 1 and slush. And my apartment put out little bags of hot chocolate outside in the lobby, and I thought, oh great, I'll just grab a few of these. Just in case. And then what I thought was hot chocolate with marshmallows was actually just a packet of marshmallows. I guess I was supposed to have gotten the hot chocolate packets separately, so then I just ate the dried marshmallows out of the bag. And if that doesn't sound pathetic enough, I did it with the other 3 bags immediately after. Didn't taste great, but free marshmallows, I guess.
Actually, it's good.
No. It's not. Not even like real marshmallows.
It's like marshmallow cereal without the cereal.
I was not allowed to have marshmallow cereal growing up. The dried marshmallows are better than normal
The delicious
marshmallows.
flavor of sugar and nothing.
That's, categorically wrong. Why would you want a dried marshmallow over, like, an actual sticky, chewy marshmallow? I don't want to write off this crazy opinion right now, but it's making it
marshmallows are ones that have
very
been on fire
difficult.
for a bit.
Oh yeah, no. I was in Boy Scouts long enough to realize that the true way of roasting a marshmallow is to put it in the fire, wait for it to crisp up,
Because you can bet
and or
your
catch
mom to
fire,
let you have the dire
eat the
ones
coating
for
off,
lunch.
then put it back in
Marshmallow
again, and
except
wait for the
plain
outside to
red.
caramelize a second time. And you could repeat that a number of times as long as the marshmallow was large enough to continue just eating the skin off. Oh god. I swear, just Boy Scouts in general just exist for the sole purpose of giving people access to fire as a teenager.
I used to stick them on skewers and set them on fire back when we had a gas stove.
Oh, I
Same.
bet that smelled. Marshmallows are generally meaningless.
Haven't had a gas stove in nearly a decade now, though. Decade,
Same.
even.
Assuming you mean like philosophically or something. I mean, most food we ate in Boy Scout campouts was not good.
Just microwave them.
It's one of those things that I kind of wish I can get back to now. Like, not that I'm great at it, because I'm absolutely not, but I have slightly more cooking aptitude than I did at that time. And also than I did, like, last year. Thanks, pandemic. But, you know, it would have been novel if, instead of just being some weirdo in Boy Scout camp who didn't really relate to anybody, I could have also just cooked actual food for people instead of like, hey, here is your weirdly burnt, still rubbery bacon and eggs that are not identifiable. Welcome to Scout camp. S'mores sound good on paper until you try to bite into one and then the whole thing just falls apart. Like the graham crackers will just crack into multiple chunks and everything else doesn't, and it's not great. And then you just get the corners where there's not really anything, and that all just kind of breaks
Just
off
nothing
individually,
about
and
the
PS4
later.
summer camp
Really?
event.
whatever.
Rare, even.
ER, Persona 4.
What about Persona 4? Oh, no, it was Scout Camp. We had no curry in Scout Camp. I don't even remember what we had in Scout Camp anymore. I mostly just remember breakfast. It's like, oh no, the half barrel we have with the griddle on top is not even, and every time we put the eggs down, it just runs off the side. I feel like most of the stuff was already kind of prepared, more or less in some form for us back then.
The only memorable meal I had at camp was the time the cook put way too much water in the instant.
Oh yeah. We also had pancakes, of course. God.
was mush balls for breakfast.
It's irritating. I was thinking about this earlier. I guess just like a general musings on the stages of life. Where at the time, like, I did not like anything about the Boy Scouts, but I did it because my parents really wanted me to. But in retrospect, I have a bunch of dumb stories to tell, and does that necessarily balance it out? It's been over a decade. Like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't exist anymore. Neither does that person, so...
All of my Boy Scout memories just make me cringe.
Is it a good cringe? Because I've got a bunch of bad ones. But... I think as long as enough time passes between them and now, then it's like you're making fun of somebody who does not exist anymore, so it is fine. You know, it's like tragedy plus time equals 4.
I only
don't
did
remember.
Cub Scouts for a bit
I will
and
look
don't
back
really
fondly when I
remember
am
any
90.
of it.
Somehow time just gives me more perspectives to feel bad about the person I used to be.
Ah, yeah. Now that's inspirational.
What about how bad you currently are now that you won't realize for another 10 years?
There's a fun thought for you.
That's what I have to look forward to.
I mean, personally I realize how crappy I am now.
Life is a
without even
constant
needing
cycle of
hindsight.
realizing, oh God, why did I do that?
How do I sleep? Not in the game, just actually. Got nothing done today and trashed my sleep schedule in the process, even.
Do you want a TDS lullaby?
Please.
I'll trade you some of mine. I've gotten more than enough ever since my work closed down.
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't even need to sleep, really. Just dump the energy into my energy tank. What is an anti-caffeine pill? Is that just like activated charcoal? Pump your stomach when you've taken too many? There we go. Sorry, that hand also just touched my junk, but you're floating over it, so it's fine.
Can you
Ghost
put balls
P
in
buddy.
heads?
They did a revival thing. What do you mean, don't mix uppers and downers? That's what Michael Jackson used to do, and he was the king of pop. Can't argue with results. I mean, he was, because he, I don't know, something happened. I guess he fell off a stage or an airplane. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm sure it was wholly unrelated. God, stop running down here. Walk up the boardwalk and then down the stairs. It's just irritating enough for me to want to do something, but not so irritating that I actually bothered to fix it. And I don't even know if I can fix it, because I think if I block this whole thing off, it's just going to run all the way down this end, and that I can't block off. It's not on my turf. Put a table and chair near the banquet table. See, it might seem like they're all far, but I have a number of very close tables and chairs, including one. There you go, there's proof. I win. DB Cooper. BC Cooper. It's a lot funnier like that. I just imagine
Wow, I
it's
am
Fred
defeated by
Flintstone
facts.
jumping out the back of a plane with a parachute made of bones. Yabba dabba, don't move or I'll take down this airplane. That's DB Cooper, I think. Was that hijacker? It's wild to think that there was an age where plane hijackings just kind of happened more or less regularly and were generally resolved with, you know, I want to say minimal incident. I'm sure it probably wasn't minimal at the time, but knowing what they can turn into now, we'll say minimal incident. Just people getting pilots to fly them to Havana, and that was just how you flew in the 60s and 70s, I guess.
Oh hey, thanks for cleaning that plate for me, Tim. You're a dear.
Did you leave a plate? I wasn't paying attention.
Glad I left it on the floor for you there.
What? I won't be used as a human vacuum cleaner. You clean up that plate now, mister. And not just that. that one.
Wow.
Don't make me spill some of the urns on the carpet and make you vacuum up those next. Oh yeah, and Halloween. Oh, wait. Oh. Current value,
I just cleaned this
$55. You can't sell it to anybody. Well, this dirty plate hoarder over here. Am I calling Blonde Robin dirty or the plates? Who can tell? Thanks, English.
$55 cake fossil.
Oh, yeah. It's the one slice of my wedding cake that I froze, and it's been 40 years! And that's worth $55. Still have that sprite up. It's very irritating when you have, like... How many pixels is this across? Not even nearly enough. It's like 15. Every single pixel you put down has got to be incredibly intentional, or else it'll just look weird. You'll end up making it look like something you don't want it to look like. That should probably be like that.
Pixel art is hard.
I guess. I mean, I'm vaguely able to mess around with it a little bit, so I assume it can't be super difficult. But I'm not very good, so that's fine. Now I have it hiding back behind the screen. It's just like a tiny little 2-frame thing. And kind of just bops around. There's one bit of the hair also has to get changed because that one pixel makes it look weird. No, I deleted all the hold-on screens and threw them in a dumpster where I can never... Yes, they're all still here. See. Oh, wait, I changed that. 2, 2, 1... and 3. Is that too much? Oops. Yeah, I set them on fire for the Windows emulators, and then I recorded that audio to play in the background so it wouldn't mess up with the Oregon Trail sound as well. It all just comes full circle.
Any witch doctors near me?
I think there's someone here.
Wonderful.
God, all these roaches everywhere.
The admins gave me $900 to put in the gambling machines.
Did they? It's probably just because you own a property and you get free money every day. I wish get richer, etc.
That's like the reverse of reality.
Oh, good. Oh,
No, if you have a house, you can charge people to enter your house, so that's like infinite money.
Le Mouchel Prada. Oh, that's big and wide. Yeah.
Nice moves.
Thank you. Wish they let you
Thanks.
put the game capture in that 3D sphere, but XSplit only lets you do that with images. I don't even know why I use this software. It's very weird. Like when you put GIFs in it, the color tone is all screwed up. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's all of them either.
Oh,
OBS.
I want to use OBS, I'm lazy.
there goes the person reviving me.
Yeah, maybe I could convert them to WebMs. I just do everything in a very basic way that is easy to process for fools. Like me! But like when I plop this in, that's not the color it's supposed
Come
to
on the
be.
road.
It's closer to like this in reality. But XSplit like totally butchers it for some
You
weird
need
reason.
space.
And I don't know why. I don't think it does that with all of them. Like the Danganronpa one.
The hair on this sprite is
Maybe?
wonderful.
Boardwalk McDonald's needs restocking.
Like that's not the same color as that. Right? Like the tones and everything are off. I don't know. The other one was like more egregiously bad. No, it's not expanding the color space, because there's an option for that, and I have it off. Also, thank you. The hair took like 2 hours to get to a point where I didn't hate it. It's very difficult to put details in when you also have an outline. But if anyone's like, hey, what'd you do for the last 3 hours? I could say, played Sims Online
Rise
and
with the
adjusted
man.
like 40 pixels over and over. The end. My life.
Thank.
Anyway, I like how the hair looks
Hunt
at the
dollar
moment,
slots.
but I'll probably look at it tomorrow and be disappointed. I watched the H-Bomber got a video on Fallout New Vegas. It's like an hour and a half, but I guess it was a good video because it more or less convinced me that I should probably play that. Should probably play all the Fallout games at some point. It's one of those, like, I'm sure I'd probably enjoy this, but I just don't want to learn anything new anymore. Hey, you could learn these new mechanics, or you could just stay in bed, huh? Or you could get some more water. Baltimore is... Tabasco Reservoir. Maybe. I don't even know if that's a thing. For some reason it sounds right, but I can't prove it. God, all my stats are green and I have nothing to do except jam.
Jam is the
By
worst.
jam, I mean... Jam's the worst today. No, because I have a friend. My friendly jam ghost.
Ouch! Ouch!
Oh,
Ouch!
I guess I don't.
Tim
Wait, is there
stopped
another one?
playing as a jam maker.
That's Dapper Ghosty. Did I name that? No.
You don't know what it's like to live the jam life.
Oh, you're right. I'm just a jam larper. I
Jam
mean,
one.
in a way. It's like, wow, I'm working so hard clicking the thing and waiting 5 minutes.
You just waste your days making jam.
Hey, if I tell that to somebody else, they'll think it's really impressive.
Then you come up to this machine promising riches.
No, that's you. I already have the riches. And a successful mayoral campaign.
And it lies to you.
But yeah, the open-ended nature of New Vegas seemed very interesting. You can just sort of muck around in the order. Not even like the order, but just... I don't know. Sorry, it's late. I'm not, like, at my most coherent. What is seem interesting? Anyway. There's a bunch of games I have to get to playing at some point. I'm just lazy. I should work on that. Play Tony
Still
Hawk 1
voting
and 2.
for Paradise Killer.
It's money. Yeah, I'll probably look into that.
You should play
Also,
Fallout 4
Sim
because you can
Casino,
build settlements
or
too.
whatever it is. Also,
Well, time to commit
I logged into
genocide.
Steam today, and their top recommended game to me was like some firefighter simulator that apparently had realistic fire physics. I'm sure it's big in Germany,
Later Bappers.
but
Steam recommended an anime porn game to me today.
oh, grats. Was it good anime porn?
Yes.
Steam is mostly
better.
anime porn now. Same.
We are all anime porn on this
Not
blessed
that I
day.
would know.
Oh god, why? I'm just jamming. Steam recommendations are all anime porn. Do you buy them? No, my lamp. I'd already mentioned this, but there's an employee at the local Warby Parker that I went to last week. He had the Ahegao masks on.
My jam efforts are all for
Well, one
nothing.
of them. For his single mouth, I assume. I was like, yeah, no one gets it.
Slap him.
I didn't want to touch him. feel like a bunch of
Yet I
misfits
bet a
work
layer
at
of grease would come off onto your
Warby
fan.
Parker / that one in Baltimore in specific. That's a thing. Also, it is the only place I've ever been where someone has recognized my Longmont Potion Castle t-shirt.
I am Re-80. Re-dead.
Oh, this is effective. Don't you dare kill the hot tub. World's most delayed Scooby-Doo hijinks. Oh, I still haven't played that. I totally forgotten that it existed, actually. Vanquish. No. No. Oh, give me credit.
Is there anything we can actually do about that?
Why can you all click them? I stopped because I was trying to navigate over here. Because I thought that's where I had to be, but I couldn't then click on him again.
Mayor can't even kill a zombie. That's
Oh,
pretty
look at
cringe.
one. Oh, wow. I should kill you more often. You leave very big gravestones.
You're not even alive.
Nah, I'm probably gonna sleep soon. Oh, I have to move all this stuff back.
I need to go to Morrison's and get food.
Was that like a Tesco?
Or I could just sleep and
Or
order
a
burgers
Sainsbury?
later.
Those are the two options.
How about when you go to Walmart I harass you?
Go to Walmart, so checkmate.
Oh,
Take
is
that.
that like a Target?
Yes, actually, it's pretty much a target. See, that's a good comparison. In fact, if anything, that just bolsters my point, because you wanted to know, is this like that? And the answer is yes, it's exactly like that. What?
Ugh.
Oh,
Well,
that's fine, because I was gonna go to sleep by then.
Friso says go to bed.
they're shut too. Well, that's good. Now Tim can go to sleep. Shit an ER down.
I went to get my toothbrush, and I walked past the kitchen, and then I banged my hand on...
I wonder
Chair.
what they will buff and nerf.
Anyway, even though now my hand hurts, can't give up on oral hygiene. I bet this is enjoyable to listen to.
20% zombie plus 5%. Flaming's jam gains buff by 50%. Electric toothbrush as a myth. Devs note, we felt that Flamings is keeping this game alive and needs to be financially stable. I am being
Just want to
relaxed.
get my race. Force them before they take the server down.
Wow, electric toothbrush, MR rich guy, MR probably a landlord. How many hours of cage dancing did it take you to be 12.15?
Now we can talk about Tim.
No.
Oh.
Dang, he'll think that he lives in my head rent free. They exist.
Hello, Candy.
I don't charge rent, so they can live in my head.
My Candy.
Oh, yeah. Clean teeth. Oh,
Jolene, you can take the candy,
Oh,
but
it's
please don't take my
not a
map.
full hot tub anymore. Wait, what?
Shiny teeth and me.
Welcome back, Tim. We didn't talk about you.
Just because you can.
You might have. Just be nice. You could continue being rude to me during business hours, but it's 4 a.m. Oh, that's the floor.
Remember when hot tubs were cool?
Oh, nice. Hi.
I'm gonna try to go to bed, I think. Okay, bye.